the Redragon Stentor GS500, the Redragon Opheus GS550. Two gaming speakers, but which of the two is the best gaming speaker from Redragon? Welcome back to another episode of Reviews by This Guy Meets We Test, a matchup with elements from both series. And before we put the Redragon Stentor GS500 up against the Redragon Opheus GS550, I'd like to say don't forget to let me spend my money so you don't waste yours by hitting that subscribe button. If you're interested in keeping informed of new videos such as these to be uploaded on the We Deem channel, don't forget to click the bell. Without any more babbling, which I tend to do, let's first take a look at the design of the two gaming speakers from Redragon, a side-by-side comparison of their features, and then finish off with testing their audio quality. Alright, let's first take a look at the Redragon Stentor GS500 speakers. Their design, and as you can see, they're pretty sleek. They don't take up much space on your desk. I think when people are looking for gaming speakers, that's pretty much what they want. The overall plastic of the housing it's a fairly decent plastic. It does feel a little light. It's not the most sturdy plastic in the world, but it doesn't feel like it's going to break if you drop this. It's not made of metal, although the grill on the front does feel like it's made of a metal, but the rest of it is not. It does have rubber feet, so it does not slide when it's there, so it'll stay put. The wires themselves, as you can see, are connected to the back of the device, so these speakers are pretty much attached to each other. Some people might like some other gaming speakers or speakers in general that the wires do disattach. These do not, so if they break, you really can't replace them at all. If you look at the edge of the cord, you get a USB for power and you get an audio jack, a 3.5mm jack for audio. Let's go ahead and plug them in and turn them on, see what they look like. You got the volume wheel here, and that does have a textured ridge feel to it, so your hands do not slip when you're turning it. The wheel itself feels like it's made of a really light but slightly sturdy plastic, if I can say that. It's not made of metal at all like the actual grill here is. It is made of probably the similar plastic as the rest of the housing. As you can see, it has the red signature glow there, and right above that glow is the Redragon logo. All right, now the Redragon Opheus GS550. Now, as you can see, these look a little different. They have a more elongated design, and there's a reason for that. I personally don't think they look as good as the Stentor, but that's just my personal opinion. But the thing that I do like, as you can see, a feature the other one does not have, and that's the fact that they become a soundbar when connected together. So if you have a, let's say, a laptop riser that'll rise this up, or you have a monitor riser and you can slide these underneath, that might be something you're looking for. The plastic itself, they feel a little cheaper than the other ones, and that just might be because they're longer. The plastic feels sturdy, but not as sturdy as the other ones. The front grille does feel like it's made of the same metal that the Stentors were. On this one, you have, as you can see, a headphone jack, and down here is the microphone jack, which was not included on the Stentor, as you would have seen. The volume wheel feels a little cheaper, but still of the same quality. It is plastic, and it does have that ridge texture. I think that the ridge texture on the other ones are a little more deeper and keeps your fingers from slipping more. The wires are connected to the back of the speakers just like the Stentors, so those are not coming loose. And on this cable, we have something a little different, and that is you got your USB for power, but on this one you have two separate jacks going out, and that is for, as you can see, headphone, that's for audio, and this is for the mic for voice, which is a nice feature. If you're looking for that, you can hook your headphones up to the side here and still record through the speakers. And as you can see, they have that same signature red glow that you see on most of Redragon's products. Now on these ones, as you can see, there is no metal logo, just the logo down here, which I think that's a nice added touch. It makes it look a little more striking on the Stentor, so that might be a visual thing that you would be looking for. I will say, as of now, as design is concerned, the Stentors look a little more premium. I think I got these both for the same price. The price will be thrown up on the screen of each of these. All right, let's go over the features of both sets of speakers, and for the most part, they're pretty similar. On the left here, you got the Orpheuses, and on the right there, you got the Stentor. That name is just so hard to say. It's so much easier to say Orpheus. But anyway, let's go into it. On the Orpheuses, you got a 2-in-1 speaker soundbar. That was because the two of them connected together. They can be used as separate speakers or connected together as a soundbar, which is kind of nice, as I said, if you have a riser for your laptop or your monitor, and you can slide it right underneath. This one just says desktop computer speakers with red blacklight, which is what they are. They're pretty much just standalone, separate two speakers to go on each side. You got 2.0 stereo speaker, and that is the same on the side. It is 2-point stereo speakers. Outstanding bass quality on the Orpheuses, which I think they sound pretty decent. I've done a review on that. You can check that video out up here, but I think you're going to pretty much get what you need in this video. But if you're interested, it's up there and in the description down below. This one for the Stentor says quality bass and crystal clear sound. I have listened to these and they do sound pretty decent, especially compared to the speakers that are in this Motile, which I think are completely and utterly crappy, which I did a review on this laptop. If you're looking for a good cheap gaming laptop, yeah, you can go ahead and check the video card at the top and look at the review on that. This one, which is the Orpheus, says maximum power is 3 watts, so that's per speaker, so that's 6 watts altogether. This one is saying USB power with a 3.5 millimeter connector. That is the Stentor, and the Orpheus is the 3.5 audio interface for headset and mic, which you've seen when I was going over the design. It has both of them, and it also has the USB for power. It has the red backlight, which is on both of them, as you can see. The maximum power wattage, though, for the Stentors is 5 watts per speaker, so that's 10 watts in total. And as you can see, it says convenient 3.5 millimeter audio interface for headset. This one says stereo core for extreme media. Sure, as we all know, these are very affordable gaming speakers, so you're not going to get the amazing robust sound that you will get out of some of the expensive gaming speakers. The item weigh, the Orpheuses weigh about 1.45 pounds. The Stentors are 1.75 pounds, and you can feel that when you're lifting them up. These are definitely heavier. You have 8.9 by 7.6 by 3.5 inches for these speakers, and that is the Orpheuses. And for these, it is 7 by 6.5 by 4.2 inches. Alright, we're first going to test it and let you hear what the quality of sound is without the speakers attached and just the laptop, as you can hear it now. And we're going to be using the Hyperkin X91, which I did a video of before. There will be a card at the top of the screen if you're interested in seeing how this controller functions. Now, I will say, after making that video months later, I realized that the controller's analog stick does have a slight drift, and so when you're watching that video, do keep that in mind. As you can see, this is Jay and Silent Bob's Mall Brawl. I picked this up from Limited Run. I'm thinking about doing a stream of it. Now, it got louder. That is definitely much louder. See how much I suck? Game over already.
Demonic presence at unsafe levels. Lockdown in effect.
I'm willing to take full responsibility for the horrible events of the last 24 hours, but you must understand. Our interest in their world was purely for the betterment of mankind.
Well, it's about that time, the end of the video, and to answer that user's questions, which I'll throw the user up on top of the screen, he wanted to know which one of these he should get. Should he get the Redragon Opheus GS550 or the Redragon Stentor GS500? I don't know why, but I have such a hard time saying that name. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. So please, by all means, in the comments down below, even though it's going to be pretty hard for you to correct me unless you make an audio clip or a video, just make fun of me for saying it wrong if I'm doing that. But to answer his question, which one should he get? Honestly, in my opinion, it kind of depends on personal preference. For me, if I had to pick the one that I like the most, it's probably going to be the Redragon Stentor GS500 over these. This just looks a little more premium in my opinion, although they're made of the same plastic, same metal, but just this overall size of the actual LED light and the speakers and the actual metal looking logo here, or aluminum looking logo, versus this just painted on. And just its overall design, if I was going for gaming speakers, these look better. But if you're actually looking for something that converts into two separate speakers and also a soundbar that can go underneath, as I said, a laptop riser or monitor riser, I'd go with these. Now, as far as audio quality, I think for the most part, the audio quality is pretty similar, even though these obviously have bigger speakers in them. But I think that possibly the Redragon Stentor, and I know I'm saying it wrong, GS500 speakers sounds a little more, I'd like to say, robust. It sounds just slightly louder, slightly clearer, and slightly more bass than these. That's just going off of what I heard. I don't know, you guys be the judge. You guys down below in the comments, let this user know which one you guys prefer. Is it the Redragon Opheus, which is the better name, Redragon Opheus GS550, or the Redragon Stentor GS500? Which ones do you guys like? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, if you know of any other cheap gaming speakers within, let's say, the $20 to $50 range, these are within the $30 range, Put those down below. I'd be interested in testing those and see if they're any better than these. But for now, I'm going to go with these. The Redragon Stentor GS500. I know you guys are tired of hearing me say that, but that's my choice. Those are the ones I'm going to be using. If you liked what was contained in this video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. If you found this video to be completely useless, I didn't explain anything, you just don't like hearing my annoying voice and my annoying babble, you can always go hit that thumbs down. If you found this video to be of some sort of value, do consider sharing amongst friends and the rest of your social media. And as always, don't forget to let me spend my money so you don't waste yours by hitting that subscribe button. I'm gonna go cut my nails because they're obviously look at that. They're getting long again.